What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the Pioneers and the NC State Wolfpack. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
So much good football in the Triangle, but one of the best stadiums in that area is Carter Finley Stadium. NC State gets it rocking. The red and black, 50,000 plus. This is one of the most fun places to watch a game in North Carolina. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. And the Pioneers kickoff unit is ready to go, and so are we to start this season. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He's out of bounds at his own 15-yard line, looking for running room and couldn't find much on that return. The Wolfpack offense takes the field, and we'll get a look at them first. And here comes the guy that'll be running the show. Veteran in this offense, they believe he is locked in and prepared to have his best season yet. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
This offense... Black zone a little bit backed up. How do they want to respond? They come out to throw the football, be aggressive, and this defense was ready, and they got pressure on the quarterback and got a sack on the very first snap.
Quick completion to the right. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that.
Great job by the defense winning those early downs. Now you get them in a predictable situation. 3rd and long. You bring in more DBs, more speed, more fun blitz packages. Get to have a little fun. Go get the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny, you spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that.
And the defense, they've got it. 27.
And I'm really impressed with the start by this defense, like getting to the quarterback early and often. First drive, already have 2 sacks. That's a good sign for this defense.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let them get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. No fair catches here, looking for room. He's got great speed. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. After that punt return, there is a man slow to get up. That is their freshman defensive back who's down on the play, and Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his condition. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
the offense is running towards the open grass, right? They're going toss play to the field, but way too much penetration defensively, forcing that tackle for loss.
Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Looking to fire. Unloads to the right. Wide open downfield. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might be calling a hot route. Give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
Throws to the tight end. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. The Wolfpack faithful screaming at the top of their lungs, desperate for a third down stop. Gets it out fast. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
Well, on that third down play, they're just trying to get it to him quickly to see if he can do something with it after the catch. But this is a defense that takes pride in their ability to tackle in the open field. That was a fantastic job of rallying to the ball carrier, inbounds, and getting him down, now setting up fourth.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. They'll start this drive with a pass. Rifles it down the middle. He's got it along the sideline. Open spaces. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Pioneers.
Well, we know, David, talking to the coaches before the game, they wanted to get this guy involved. Weren't able to do it early, but they saw the matchup, took advantage of his speed, and it's a long touchdown.
Yeah, and sometimes it takes a minute to figure out what the defense is doing, but then now you figure it out, and now you go to your go-to guy. He has all the speed, man. He can win outside. You want to play man-to-man coverage on him? You want to leave him on an island? It's not going to turn out well.
And he'll bring it back. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. NC State heads out gearing up to go on the attack. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the back. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20, a pickup of 5.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win.
There's a little room there. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. NC State at the line with a 1st and 10. Red pass, it's complete. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Gives it on the option. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Makes the grab over the middle. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that. NC State on the move, set up with another first down. Gets it to the back. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Off the play fake. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Going to look downfield again. They'll run the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The give to the single back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Man, that D tackle is cat quick. He exploded out of his three-point stance, got immediately into the back.
Maybe a crease. Makes it past the marker. He is in. Touchdown, Pioneers. This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting him.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. That drive, a great example of just how potent this offense can be. 2 plays, 80 yards, give them the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Fenley. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. Makes the grab in their space. Big running play, gets it out to the 20 before he steps out of bounds. The offense has it 1st and 10 from their own 20. This time he wants to throw. The screen, he can go. Turning it on. The 40, the 30. Past the 10. All the way. Touchdown, North Carolina State.
And that's what makes this guy so dangerous. You get him the ball early, and he can do all the work after the catch. Phenomenal job in the open field. Uses the speed. It's a long touchdown. Man, it feels like an earthquake just went off here.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have that guy that you can find, and he can make all that damage after the catch. And I'll tell you what, as a defense, you got to respect him. You got to get more eyeballs on him and more attention to him.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's going to let it go. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down.
that's really good discipline by this defense because they've given up some yards on the ground, and so naturally you think, be more aggressive, commit more bodies. Nice job staying patient, playing your responsibility on the outside, not giving up the deep ball, making them earn this, go down the field, and not give up those big plays.
Third and 6 yards to go. They'll keep it on the ground. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a 1st down. And the Pioneers will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll go to the air. Right down the middle. Complete downfield. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. And the Pioneers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Shoots it to the left. Got him downfield. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Pioneers.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the 1st half, but I tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the 1st half.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Trying play action. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
And this is why this team is losing this game. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times. Almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
Breaks the tackle. And he's knocked down in the backfield, but man, how many tackles did he escape before he was finally brought down? The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. Wants to return it. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. So the Pioneers offense takes the field to get this drive underway. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense, he's ready to take a shot. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their head. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
The throw. He's got him.
A really nice job by the quarterback putting some extra heat on that throw. As a defensive back, I'm going to drive to that curl, try to get there really quick to try to break up the pass, but when the QB puts it that hard on the money with that much accuracy, really hard route to defend.
Handoff from the gun. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to them and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
Right back to the well. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
And listen, I would feed this guy. Listen, I can run RPOs all I want, but I just need to know if it's a tie, give it to this guy. He'll make plays. He's got speed. He'll hit the hole. He's a physical runner, so I keep feeding this guy for sure.
It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's second down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Second and 10, he'll throw again. Fires to the right. Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be third down.
And everything looked good on that play. The receiver does a really good job of pushing upfield and then coming inside. But what happens when you come inside? You start coming to all those bodies and those linebackers, those safeties come into play. And those alligator arms sometimes get a little bit short.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Complete. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
It's complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
And the Pioneers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. On the move. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays. And if you can just give them a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
Now the Wolfpack will use the first of their timeouts. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on fourth down. Splits the uprights. Good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Coming out with it, it's Finley. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Takes a hit as he fires. Makes the catch. At the 45 on his way. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
On defense, man, you've got to tackle the catch against this guy. He has way too much speed. One of the fastest players in all of college football. If you even give him an inch, if you let him get a few steps, he is gone. and you saw that game-breaking speed on that last catch there. Let's be interesting now to see if this defense mixes up their coverages a little bit more, but no question they have got to tackle better on the back end.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Takes the easy completion, and he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. That took every ounce of leg strength he had to sneak that one into the left corner. Now down 2 touchdowns, 24-10.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Hey guys, here on the away team sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big...
Going deep. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
And it's funny, right before that play, I'm thinking to myself, I wonder if this offense is just going to play conservative here with the field position, the fact they haven't scored a ton of points so far in this game, just run the ball and take it into halftime. No, they're being aggressive, and not just that. They're taking deep shots way down the field, but give the defense credit. They were ready for it, forcing that incompletion.
Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be third down.
Just got to finish the play for the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
Feels as if the whole city of Raleigh is trying to help out the pack on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll try to do it himself. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Under fire. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Timeout called by the offense.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looking downfield on first down. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Just going to keep it after the snap. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin with a look at Missouri taking on the Colorado Buffaloes.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. What do they have to say coming out of halftime, Holly?
Checking in with the Pioneers head coach, the first half was okay, even though they've got a lead. He understands the ACC season opener, conference opener, they've got to be even better in the third quarter. He said there's some things we can clean up, some positives we can build on, but their intensity has to remain strong here to start the second half.
Okay, Holly. And now on second down for this offense. 1 back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. On the option. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. And the defense got it. Scooped it. Scored it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
And man, how awesome is that for the big fella? And he wasn't going to just fall on that loose fumble. He decided to scoop it and score. And David shows off the athleticism.
I mean, we were born to do more. We just grew out of the running back body, but we were really all running backs at heart. It's just hard when you got to go that far because you're running out of oxygen. You could tell the gas tank was low, but the big fella getting the touchdown.
So the Pioneers offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Leaves it with the running back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. And some room to work. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. The senior defensive tackle being looked at by medical personnel. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on how he's doing. And the Pioneers are facing 3rd and inches. And the ball is loose and live in the backfield. Defense picks it up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the ball back. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. Tries to get it on the ground. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Pioneers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. And the rush will get to him at the 25. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Finds a man in the middle. Tackled there by the defense.
When I see the defense in man coverage, I'm trying to get my fast guy versus their worst corner. Trying to get a great matchup on the outside. Take advantage of to make big plays.
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that 3rd down.
And that's the extra feel you get with this dude. I mean, unbelievable job dropping back to pass, but understanding 3rd down, I can get it right now. I got a little bit of space right up the middle, pulls it down, runs it straight ahead, and goes and gets the big 3rd down conversion.
He'll be forced out of bounds after the nice gain on the run.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. And the Pioneers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Here's the pressure. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense, a complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
From the gun, they'll try to... It's a fumble. Oh, and he's able to get it back and saves himself a rear-end chewing. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to take off. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long.
You have got to have pass rushing lane integrity when you face this quarterback. On 3rd down, someone gets out of his gap right up the middle. It's easy for the quarterback to see. He just tucks it and takes off and picks up the first down.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
This is a hard defense to run to the outside against because of their speed. You saw in that last play, their ability to go sideline to sideline, win at the point of attack as they shut down that sweep play.
Yeah, and it's also hard when you get in the red because what do on defense? We bring in all the big bodies, so there's not a lot of space in there to run. I like getting the ball in the perimeter. You toss it out there to the running back. He gets out there faster. Got a positive game. Still a couple plays here left, too. And this is exactly how you want to draw it up if you're an offensive coach. Later in the game, you start to get in the second half, and you've got the lead, and you can be the more physical team. It's
big guy tries to barrel in. Touchdown, Pioneers. A great catch and run for 6. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. But the offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's Finley. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point. And
I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect their quarterback a little bit more, whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback.
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
Well, the offense got themselves into trouble. They're back in their own end. It's an obvious passing situation, so the defense is just pinning their ears back, and they're trying to get after him. They could not allow him to escape, step up, get rid of the football. They take a sack very close to the goal line.
He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Here on the away team sideline, there is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their
deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Pioneers. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, Do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players, and quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game, who's winning, who's getting separation on the outside, who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage. This is the guy. That's now his second touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
He'll return it. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. They'll try the counter. Finds a little space. Brought down at the 21, but a really big play there to pick up 10. Ball spotted at the 21. It's first down. Might as well give it to him again. Solid run. Picks up 6 and gets it to the 28.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Second down, he'll throw it. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. They'll try to get the first through the air. He'll heave it deep. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going.
Well, they were probably thinking 4-down territory with it 3rd and short, so the quarterback is licking his chops thinking there's no way the defense is going to be thinking I'm taking a deep shot down the field right now. I've got a home run ball, but give the defender so much credit. He was ready for it, and he snags that out of the air.
Great discipline by this defense. Understanding it's 3rd and short, you might get a short concept. No. Playing the deep ball great with great discipline. I like the way he breaks on the football, gathers the interception, and gets the big 3rd down stop.
The pull and throw off the RPO. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
And that just shows you the team speed this defense has. As soon as they identify who's got the ball, they are around and surrounding that ball carrier so quickly.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Looking for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. It was against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up. If you're on defense, just know they're going to...
He uncorks one deep. Makes a catch. Converts on 4th down. Is still on his feet. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Looks as if he's going to run it. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short. And the Pioneers want to pick up the tempo. A designed run for the quarterback. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Pioneers!
Yeah, and how about this offense, man, putting another drive together, getting in the end zone. And here's the deal. Going on the road, handling these conditions in game 1, they've done a phenomenal job.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing.
Set to kick this one.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. after the productive first down play. It's 2nd and 6. Might as well stick with him. Still on his feet at the 40. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Here we go. Ready. Whoa, 20. Go.
He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Quick release by the QB. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Wolfpack with a lot of options on 2nd and short. This time they'll go to the running game. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They give it to the freshman, first carry of his career. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Man, do I love being a...
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking for the goal line. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. And he didn't get the pitch off, and he paid the price. They lost ground on first down, now 2nd and goal from the 5. Back to pass. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Nice job by this defense, man. Playing aggressive, playing physical, taking away the easy stuff on the perimeter. Nice job rushing the quarterback, bringing more bodies near the line of scrimmage, getting the sack, and forcing the 3rd down and goal.
He's got him still on his feet. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score.
Well, after that completion, it's decision time now. 4th down here close to the goal line. You're down a couple of scores in the 4th quarter. You could just kick an easy field goal, take the points, but then you've got to rely on your defense to get you the football back to give you an opportunity to win this game.
Gets the back moving. Snap to the back. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, NC State!
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick.
And it starts with the kick, right? You got to kick the top of the football, get a good bounce, get kind of lucky, right? Like it's got to bounce off the guys, and the kick team was ready. Pounced on the football, they got the ball, and got some momentum.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. NC State quick to the line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run it.
Snags it, and there's running room. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
He'll be stopped, but not before. He carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. He wants to throw it. Rush is on him. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
And this is always the time in the game where coaches are absolutely watching. Like, which one of my guys mail it in and quit? And if you're the quarterback, man, you've been sacked a few times, you've turned the football over, like, continue to play.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
So the Pioneers offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or have breaks into the open. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. And now the Wolfpack will call the first of their 3 timeouts. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. Complete. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Timeout called by NC State. That's their second. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. The Wolfpack uses its final timeout. They'll take a moment to get it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Pioneers. These guys looking to put the finishing touches on this game with that score.
Yeah, I think you feel confident that ends it, right? Late in the game, it would take a miracle for the defense to get back in it. That miracle is no longer coming now.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. NC State heads out, gearing up to go on the attack. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this, this was open.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
And, man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
Goalpost tapping you on the shoulder. Just take care of the football here.
Great job on the safety there. And how about the D tackle just collapsing the pocket? There was nowhere for the quarterback to step up into to try to buy himself some time. That D tackle walked his man right into the lap of the QB, and he gets the safety.
They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Looking to throw on first down. Looking for a huge play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught.
Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. Pocket breaking down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Catch in the middle. It's Harvin. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. And the Pioneers will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires toward the end zone. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. After this, it'll be a wrap. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Going for it all. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he is brought down after the interception, and the clock strikes 0 here in the 4th quarter. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Yeah, great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.